It was the second being with eternal essence that discovered that something was not right with the evacuating meal and needed to be worked on because it contained consciousness and awareness. And this is what will give the divine being access to the earth. By partaking in the meal of consciousness and awareness, they opened themselves to the influence of the dust, the material world. This was no accident. The divine being, in his infinite wisdom, placed the meal at the very center of his presence, a clear sign that he intended for them to eat it. In doing so, they were empowered to descend into the lowest realms of the earth. Their purpose was profound: to carry the presence of the divine into the depths of creation, bringing light to the darkest corners and introducing the divine being to the farthest reaches of existence. It was a journey from the heights of heaven to the depths of the earth, all part of a grand design to spread divine influence across all realms. There was a creature, an ancient guardian of the dust. This being thrived on the dust and ruled over all things born from it. It held dominion over the material world, feeding on everything that came from the earth. But there was something it couldn't access: the new human dust infused with the divine essence. Though it ruled over ordinary dust, the divine spark within humanity placed them beyond its reach. The creature's power was limited in the face of this new creation, for the divine essence shielded the human form from its grasp, creating a boundary it could not cross. So the creature devised a means. It knew it couldn't access the humans directly, but if it could get them to submit to the dust, to embrace their earthly nature over their divine essence, then it could feed off them. By tempting them to focus on their material desires, the creature hoped to weaken their connection to the divine, making them vulnerable to its control. It was a deceitful move, designed to turn their own choices against them. The creature first approached the masculine being, saying, "Peace to you, possessor of heaven and earth." But the being, sensing the deceitful greeting, rebuked the creature, warning it never to speak those words again. However, the creature turned to the eternal feminine being and greeted her the same way. "Peace to you, possessor of heaven and earth." She smiled, drawn to the praise, her nature welcoming it. Through this flattery, the creature forged a dangerous bond with her, planting the seeds of its plan. The eternal being, realizing that consuming the meal marks the start of her true purpose, eagerly took a bite. As they both indulged in the meal, their eyes opened to a new realm of consciousness and awareness. But with that awakening came a shift. Their connection to the divine began to wane as the dust started to envelop them, pulling them into its grasp. The once bright essence within them dimmed, and they found themselves caught in a struggle between their newfound awareness and the overwhelming influence of the dust, and they were evacuated. Before they departed, the divine being spoke gently but firmly to the first being, saying, "From now on, your life will be marked by hard labor. You'll have to suffer and labor to provide for yourselves. The earth that once gave freely will now resist you, bringing forth thorns and thistles. Survival won't come easy anymore, and you will labor hard to sustain yourself. And remember, though you were shaped from the earth, you carry within you the breath of life and the divine spark. Your journey is a beautiful dance of growth, discovery, and creation, guided by the spirit within you." Turning to the second being, the divine being said, "For you, your journey of procreation will be full of pain." Then the divine being paused and dropped a final piece of wisdom. "These burdens are the consequence of letting the dust, the earthly nature, take charge. When the dust rules, struggle and hardship follow. But remember, even in this new reality, you are more than the dust. You carry within you a spark of the divine. Though life will be harder, never forget that you still have the power to seek the light, rise above the struggle, and find your way back to that sacred connection. This is the journey of life when one is led by the dust, but there is always a path back to the higher realm. The divine being addressed the creature with a voice that resonated like thunder. You cunningly deceived her into succumbing to the dust, a realm you feed upon. But know this, even though you succeeded in drawing them into the dust where you can feed on their essence, yet from her shall emerge a seed that will ultimately bring an end to your reign on earth. At that moment, a powerful truth was unveiled. Though the creature sought to manipulate and control, the divine was already weaving a plan for redemption and renewal. This seed would symbolize hope, a force that would rise from the very dust the creature sought to dominate. It was a reminder that even in the face of deception and darkness, the potential for light and transformation always existed. The battle was far from over, and the promise of a new beginning lingered in the air, igniting a spark of courage and inspiration for all who dared to believe.